Good morning. This one is going to be a little tough because, as all of these daily mentor messages are, and let me set the stage for you, it's me having a come to Jesus conversation with myself. You just get to be a fly on the wall. So, and the reason I say that is because I know if I'm going through something, if I think about something a certain way, if I view something a certain way, then other people probably do as well. So I thought, why don't I just have a little conversation with myself and let people tune in and see if it applies to them, because I know I'm not alone. Well, today is no different. And the reality is, life does not wait for you to be okay. It moves on without you. So get up every day and keep pushing through, because life does not care about your opinion. Life does not care what you think. Life is not going to ask you for permission before it does something. So the sooner we figure out, and I'm talking about me, myself, and whoever's watching right now, as soon as we figure that out, the happier we're going to be. But there is a way that I would recommend that we handle this, the collective here, me, myself, and I, and whoever's watching with me. So let's just look at it this way. Control the controllables. I'm going to say that again. Control the controllables. So if it's something you can control, then take an effort, make an effort, put it in, grind it out until it ends up being the way you want it to be, or influence it in that direction. It may take time. But if it's not something you can control, don't worry about it. Literally, don't worry about it. Someone else is going to handle it. It's going to be happy, whether it's fate, whether it's government, whether it's God, whether it's just going to work itself out because that's the season we're going through. Whatever it is, if you can't control it, do that with it. Let it go. Because oftentimes, and right now, I don't think it's more applicable than any other time in human history than what I'm saying right now to be true. There's people going off the rails emotionally about what's happening in life. And I'm telling you, it's not, people aren't looking at them and go, wow, I want to be able to handle things like that. I wish I could handle things like that. People kind of have a cringe factor when they see people just absolutely lose their cool. It's not cool to lose your cool. It actually shows that you have some emotional instability. And so because you're trying to control something you can't control. And this has nothing to do with mental illness. This has everything to do with choice. How we respond, how we behave. Because it does not matter what happens to you. What matters is how you react to it. That is where your peace, your sanity, your tranquility, and the peace, sanity, and tranquility of those around you come from, is how you respond. So I'm going to repeat what I said. Life does not wait for you to be okay. So wake up every day and keep pushing through. Life doesn't care what you think. Life doesn't care about your emotions. Life doesn't care about what you're going through, and you're probably already realizing that. But the best way to look at it, like I said, is control the controllables. Or think of it this way. If you're having a poor me moment, and that's okay. Everybody does. It's okay to have a poor me moment, but don't let that poor me moment turn into a poor me month, or a poor me year, or a poor me life, because it's not happening to you. Think of it this way. This is the whole change in perspective that's going to serve you greatly. It's not happening to you. It's happening for you. And the question is, what are you going to learn from it? What's the lesson? What is going to make you wiser after this is done? Think of it that way, because if you can't control it, learn from it. If you can't control it, learn from it. Okay? So the best way of handling this is don't play the victim. It's not happening to you. It's happening for you. And I've got 2 questions that are going to make this much simpler. Write these down if you have to. 1, what does this mean? And you may have to ponder that for a while. You may have to look at your own circumstances and ponder that. What does this mean to me? And the next question, what must I do? What does this mean, and what must I do? Take the time to get the answers to those before you respond, before you lose your cool, before you say something you're going to regret, before you unfriend somebody or write somebody off because they have an opinion that is different than yours. I see too many family members, brothers and sisters, mothers and children, kids and their parents, that they see things different religiously, they see things different politically, they see things different on a certain topic, and as a result, they haven't talked in years. No human topic that we could ever come in contact with very few exceptions, and I can't even think of one, is so important that we lose family member relationships, or we go quiet, or we say things like, that person is dead to me, when this is a sibling or a parent. So let's just pull it back, control the controllables, ask, what does this mean? What must I do? And think of it as a lesson that you're learning. A lesson that you're learning, because life does not wait for you to be okay. Life literally doesn't care what you think or how you feel or about your opinions. And most of the people around you don't either. So sharing them with you and sharing your opinions with people in a very loud, boisterous way doesn't make you look very good. So think of it this way again, the two questions: what does this mean? What must I do? Because it's not happening to you. It's happening for you. And you're going to be so much wiser after this is over, whatever this is. Have a wonderful day. Take care. God bless, because you matter. See you soon.